Hello and welcome back to another part of our F1 Manager 24 Create a Team Career Mode. This is part number 2 today. If you guys did miss the start of this entire series on this game last time out, then be sure to go check that one out, as we had all the admin to go through the birth of our brand new Aarava Archer GP F1 team, and it was a trial by fire in the first episode. This is a Road to Glory F1 career mode, a true Road to Glory. We're literally starting at the lowest level of performance, and it really showed last time out. It was a painful realization of how much work we've got to do really in the series, but it's going to mean it's going to be so much sweeter when there's, you know, the starts of success, let alone the biggest success, obviously, the top, the peak, the glory that we're speaking of, a world championship for this team. But yeah, off the back of the last episode, in the brand new mentality hub feature of the game, things are looking mostly negative. Lowest mentality of all, Clive Hatton. What's his problem then? We've had one race, and he doesn't even have a face. Adam still looks pretty smiley. Matthew, he's a little bit done with this. Jody as well, maybe a little bit indifferent. Clive, he doesn't even have a face, and he's got the audacity to say he's the most negative in the team. Yeah, the others, they've, you know, you need a key card to show up to these sort of buildings, you know, for F1 teams, you know, high level security. Clive, he's not even bothered to turn up for his key card photo. Why should I care if he's feeling negative about the situation? But right now, things are looking great, mostly negative. The mood around the entire team, it's giving depression. But hopefully we'll be a little bit less depressed by the end of the episode, because we do have things in the pipeline. We have an underfloor, front wing, and side pod, and those are upgrades that we're going to see in this episode, because as I alluded to at the end of last episode, I asked you guys how you felt about simulating some races, and generally I felt positive about that idea, because even though, yes, we are on a road to glory, there's no reason for us just to long out episodes that have nothing to actually watch. You know, last episode was fun because it was the first time we really made our team. You know, we spent time making the Aarava logo from AliExpress, as one of you guys very nicely said. I think I did a pretty good job, to be honest, of trying to make my logo from scratch with shapes, to be honest. You know, we made our team, we signed Behrman and O'Ward, which is really cool. But now, you know, when we really deep it, the race, you know, what were we? Let's look back at that race, yeah? What happened in that race? We were 2 and 3 laps down with the best one in the world. There was very little to get from that race, apart from Perez taking out Lando in the most spectacular crash ever. So I think it is going to be a good thing to simulate a few races here, and actually maybe take a leaf out of one person's book, saying maybe do the races I enjoy the most, really. But when I look at it, I think a better way to do it is, well, we've got upgrades on the way, but this is going to take, well, maximum for the underfloor, 22 days. Now, Jeddah is in 4 days' time, and then if we look at the calendar, we've then only got, only got then a further 14 days till the Australian Grand Prix. So there's actually quite a few days and 2 Grand Prix until we're going to actually see our very first upgrade. So we are going to simulate Saudi Arabia and Australia, and then get into, hopefully, if my math is correct, the Japanese Grand Prix, where we'll have our first upgrades of the season. So yeah, of course, you know, we're a small team, so even the upgrades take a while. So that is why I think simulating races makes a lot of sense in the first season. In terms of our emails, Abby Pulling's been scouted. Definitely want to look into signing her as an affiliate. I think it'd be quite cool to have an F1 Academy driver as an affiliate driver. Post-race data from Bahrain. So we've got poor medium speed, and DRS effectiveness is lacking as well. To be honest, it also, you know, DRS effectiveness could be lacking because we were a lap down from other cars. That's also an issue. But look at this. In terms of strategy, we expected to finish in 21st, and our best finish was 21st, so we were on target. So really, if you think about it, the first race was an absolute success. New ATR period has begun now, but we can't actually do anything because I've filled up everything with the research we're doing here. So we will use that ATR period once those parts start coming in. So that's also another reason why it's important and necessary just to kind of almost simulate through till those parts come in, because then we can actually start doing more stuff, really. You know, right now in terms of, you know, facilities, you know, we've got, I like the makeup we chose in episode 1, but there are limitations of how quick things will get done. So yeah, it is steady small steps, but initially here, one of you guys, you know, very lovingly joked this is the HRT career. Right now, I can't even deny it. We are HRT at the moment. We are. But, like I said, many other teams have scored 0 points. We're on 0. So, in my opinion, we're tied for 6th. Right, we're simulating the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix weekend all the way up to the race just to see how qualifying goes. And then we'll see what the simulation gives us in the race. But let's see the results of qualifying then. And it is stoned at last. I mean, at least I did a better job at qualifying than the computer here in terms of beating Esteban Ocon. I got very happy about that, didn't I? But to be fair, Saudi Arabia may just not be a circuit that suits the car even worse than Bahrain. Potentially, you don't know. You don't know. Setup-wise, not too great. Maybe I should actually look into doing that individually myself, like setting the setups as I simulate through and then maybe do it. I think that might be a good way to do it. But let's, for now, go into the race, simulate the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. But to be honest, anything better than last and second last will be a positive, to be honest. Let's be real. Based off the first episode, based off the Bahrain Grand Prix. So we simulate, we continue, and Max Verstappen wins the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. It's a double Ferrari podium, though. Double Ferrari, Sainz and Leclerc up there, which is fair, but Verstappen back-to-back wins from Bahrain to Saudi Arabia. He is very much the man to catch at the start of this career series. Just like in real life, though, I'll be hoping, and everyone will be hoping, that people can start to catch him. But what did we get? Oh! 19th! 19th place for Ollie Behrman. Very good stuff. Only 1 lap down, you know. Only 1 lap down. There must have been a safety car or something, because that is crazy. 1 lap down. What an improvement. What an improvement. I'm not even trying to be funny or joking. That is an improvement of 2 laps and 3 laps down to being only 1 lap down on the same lap as many other drivers who have been lapped in this race. Oh, Ward 29, which is surprising because Behrman clearly had worse tyre wear at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So he's actually showed up, although to be fair, Jeddah, the abrasion maybe is not that high, so he's done well. And we've beaten Ocon in the race. So just like qualifying from last episode, we can go down there and we can mock him because Behrman has done well in this absolute aarava tractor of a car to get P19. But Stroll's had a crash there. Maybe Ocon was involved. Maybe a safety car was involved with that crash. But that's decent. That's all right. But I mean, obviously nothing gained, really. Oh no. RB gained a point. Are you actually kidding me? Oh, Sonoda. Fair. Sonoda scored a point. So we've actually gone backwards in terms of the championship order. We're tied for 7th place now with 0 because RB get off the mark with 1 annoying, measly point. That's frustrating, but it is what it is. Red Bull, though, at the front. Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes getting ahead of Aston Martin after a bit of a difficult Bahrain episode, but Verstappen streaking out ahead at the get-go. Pit stop-wise, what we said, we're in the top 10! We're in the top 10 for a pit stop, 2.6. 2.6, not bad, not bad. That's all right. We'll take that. We'll take that. We've got to take every little victory we can. And we met our sponsor objective, so that's a good amount of cash coming in. You know, I don't know, my camera's probably blocking the money amount, but that's just over $500,000 with the 2 sponsor targets gained there. So that's, you know, that's important money for a team like us, where every little bit of cash is going to count. But we're still waiting on those upgrades to come in. It's only 12 days to Melbourne, and these upgrades are going to take minimum 11 days for the side. So the side pod research will be done before Melbourne. So technically, we could make an emergency part of the side pod, but we're a small team. We're strapped for cash. Only 27 million. We can't be affording to be a bit reckless like we maybe were on the previous F1 Manager game by doing emergency manufacture. Maybe at best we can do rushing, but I think emergency ones aren't in the pipeline for us basically at the start of this career. But We've got a few parts at risk. Obviously, you know, there's just general wear and tear between parts. Powertrain. Oh, no. What? Minor fault with the engine. ICE for Ollie Behrman. There's a fault, so that there's not wear, because the wear is at 75%. So this is the new mechanical issues that can happen in the game now. So there is a minor damage fault. So that, I think how I understand it, means basically now that's susceptible to having some sort of mechanical failure in the car, maybe, because the wear is okay, but there's a fault that might just cause a bit more damage than usual, and then also might have a mechanical failure coming up or a scenario like that. So we've got to watch out for that. That's unfortunate. So early on, this game is unforgiving, you know. No one in the comments of this series can complain about us not doing it the hard way. You know, I chose to do the Road to Glory. One, because, you know, it's a creator team career mode, so it feels wrong not to do a Road to Glory with your own creator team. And then obviously also, we've already had kind of a vibe of starting with a pretty okay team and, you know, being a top team very soon with the F1 24 series. So, you know, this is a series where no one can complain that we're not doing the hardest thing possible, because we are already getting faults for the engine after 2 races. Unbelievable. Right. The data from that, it's literally the exact same data. Medium speed's a problem. DRS effectiveness is a problem. To be honest, the problem is everywhere. I'm not going to lie, because if we go to rank on the grid, I'm seeing issues everywhere. Not just the medium speed. Everything in these 2 areas is 21st. So, well and truly, the car is absolute dog. We've got an email now, though, that we have to respond to. Expecting better results. Huh? Expecting better results. I've spoken with the board. I'm sorry to say we are rather concerned about the team's recent poor performance. I own the team. I made the team's got my bloody name on it. How are you emailing me, threatening me, maybe with ousting me, it seems? Success of the team is, of course, a primary way of evaluating you as a team principal. We trust you'll turn this around. When can we expect better results? At the next Grand Prix or in time? In time. In time, I feel like Thanos. In time, you'll understand that this is a long slog, okay? This is unbelievable. The board does not understand what we're trying to do here, okay? The master plan going on here, okay? It's going to take some time. And you know what? The board also includes you lot at home. So you lot need to fix up. Get this email out of my inbox. In time. In time. Bloody hell, come on. We're a small team. You can't be emailing people like that. The mentality is going to be horrendously negative at some point with that kind of emailing. Oh my god, though. Here we go. Side pod design is complete. That is a positive. That is a positive. So we can start to manufacture the side pod. If we do 2 rushing, will that get done in time? I'm pretty sure that will for Japan, sorry. If I just cancel that quickly and we go to the calendar. Japan is in basically more than 14 days, basically. So I think that, yeah, that'll be done in time. So if we do 2 side pods, rush those upgrades, 10 and 5, that's all right. I think you know what? I said we can't do emergency upgrades, but as a small team, I don't think we can really afford to do spare parts at this point. We're going to have to play it hard and fast with having enough parts to complete these race weekends if one of them, let's say, gets in a crash. You know, we're doing a Williams. You know how Williams didn't have enough parts? That's what we've got to do to an extreme, because we're so much worse than Williams are in real life right now. So we've got to go max part management of, you know, break out the Excel spreadsheet in the back, and I'm just going to be flicking away like, okay, we've only got 2 of these, so none of you crash, okay? If you crash, we're done. The Excel spreadsheet says no. Right, we're going into the Australian Grand Prix. We did do a few of the practice sessions in terms of the setups to try and get the setup percentage a little bit higher. In terms of quali, okay, it's an improvement from what we saw in Saudi Arabia. Behrman did actually manage to pip an Alpine, so that's on 2 different occasions now we've out-qualified an Alpine car. So it seems like early on we might have a little bit of a rivalry going on with Alpine, and that may not just be because of performance, it may have just been because of the insulting I was doing, maybe, potentially, in the first episode. But anyway, if it fits the bill, you know, I referenced Richard Hammond, Alpine are French, and Top Gear always used to make fun of the French, so it makes sense. But yeah, qualifying is Qualifying is done. O'Ward's definitely not as good as qualifying as Bearman. Like, Bearman's got pure one-lap pace, but he doesn't have the experience O'Ward has. So O'Ward seems to be better in the races when it comes to tyre wear. At least that was the case in Bahrain. Obviously, Saudi Arabia actually turned out in Bearman's favour. Let's see this time they're on Australia. You know, if Bearman beats him again, then to be fair, I take it back. Maybe Bearman's actually got the full package already, maybe, in terms of versus O'Ward. But I thought in Bahrain, definitely O'Ward had better tyre management. Let's go to the race. In terms of strategy, I can actually set the strategy and then simulate it. So, is there maybe a way to... There is a one-stop possible. There is a one-stop possible. So why don't we try O'Ward on a one-stop and put the theory to the test of maybe you could tyre manage it better. We'll put Bearman on the two-stop. We know he has some raw speed about him, so put him on the quicker tyres. Let's see how that goes for us as we simulate our second race this episode, but truly we're probably not going to be missing much, but it's going to, you know, come in good time for the next episode, Japan, when the upgrades come in. And it's a third win in a row for Max Verstappen. He is dominating this season so far. It's a 1-2 for Red Bull, is that? Yeah, 1-2 for Red Bull. Not too great for the outlook of Formula 1 at the start of this season. But, of course, we don't really care about that too much. We care about ourselves. Drum roll, please. What's the result? Okay, 20th, 21. Sargent, the only position we gained in that race was Sargent going out. And as you can clearly see, we are actually 2 laps down. So we've taken a step back from Jeddah. We're 2 laps down with both drivers. O'Ward on the one stop. Didn't manage to re-overtake Bearman in that. So Bearman's actually done very well there to come back at O'Ward in these 2 races since the opening round. But as you can clearly tell, we've really not missed much. Genuinely, we've not missed much in these 2 races. And actually, here's a little insight, guys. This is actually not the first time I'm recording this episode. Behind the scenes, I actually recorded an entire second episode where I only simulated Jeddah. I did Australia, and we had pretty much the same result, and then my recording crashed, and I lost my entire webcam and audio, so I couldn't even upload the episode, so I'm having to redo it. But I thought, look, silver lining, now I know Australia was going to be a dud anyway as well, so let's simulate that one as well, because now, this is the interesting bit. Going into Japan, going to this next episode, we have our first upgrades. Tangibly, we have our first improvements on the car, and I'm so excited to see if it could do anything for us. I'm begging. There's just a slight bit of showing of improvement with these upgrades going into the Japanese Grand Prix. But sponsor targets met, that's good. You know, another just over $500,000 in the bank. There we go. Design complete for the underfloor. So we can start to make that. And then the front wing comes in 4 days' time. But underfloor being made, we'll do 2 of those. Rush those. It's 11 days to the Grand Prix. 5 and 10 days to make the underfloor. That's good. Then we come in here, and then we go across the timeline, and we wait for the front wing to be made. And I don't think the front wing takes very long to manufacture. So I believe we should have all 3 upgrades ready to go. There we go. Front wing, 2 of those, rushing those, 2 to 4. I'll make 3 just in case for like next time. Oh no, actually to be fair, I'll get 3 done in time. We'll have a spare front wing for the race. That's good, because a front wing is always very susceptible to breaking. That'll cost 1 million. So we've spent a fair bit of money in this episode. How much have we spent in this episode so far? Spending breakdown. I think we've just spent on cardamom 3.5 million on car parts in literally this last episode. That's a lot of cash to spend for a team that only has 24 million in the bank. But as I always say with these management games, you got to spend money to make money sometimes. You got to spend money to get the points that get you that cash at the end of the season into the next one. But this is it. We've got 3 upgrades on the bubble. We've got 3 upgrades on the bubble for the Japanese Grand Prix. Oh, and there's very nice. Bearman from 74 to 75. Performance rating increase. Lovely. Nice bit of driver growth. We like to see that. And O'Ward as well. 77 to 78. Okay. I like that. I'm very much for that. Our 2 drivers are growing. Lovely. Good to see. So we're doing something, right? So you all who are negative, you can all suck it. Right, a sponsor plan. We have achieved our targets from the previous sponsor plan. So we are going to get the 1.1 1.6 million that we were aiming for with that, so that's very good. We didn't have any activities, I don't believe, so there was nothing from there. We're going to go for a new sponsor plan and choose a whole load of other ones to get us a further 1.16 million. Again, I'll try and go for ones that don't take the drivers away from what they're doing, because I feel like that's a detriment to them, obviously, and they've just grown one overall. So I want to keep that going and try and grow them both to over 80 rated drivers, because that'd be a really decent thing to be able to do in the first season. I think, at the rate of growth there, we could grow them to 80, hopefully, over the course of this season. I'm actually quite glad to see that, because I always felt like the driver growth was a bit too slow for some of the younger drivers, or newer ones that have got room to grow in the last few games, owing to it's a game. You're not going to actually maybe play it 10 seasons, so the growth needs to be a bit quicker so people can actually see the growth just over a couple of seasons, basically. But let's go for factory tour. Yeah, we'll do a factory tour, post-race debrief, we'll do school events, factory advert. Yeah, we'll do that. Design. Oh, that will get us over. Or CFD simulator. Pit crew. Let's do pit crew tour, and that just gets us over, or maybe not. There we go. Post-race debrief. That's fine. That's cool. Okay, we'll be over that. Confirm that plan. That'll get us over, and that will get us the engagement we need for 1.16 million. And now, finally, we need to, I think, do our car parts soon, very, very soon, as we go through, and the manufacturing is complete for the underfloor and the front wing, and we already got the side pods done. So now if I go to here, front wing, change design and install on both cars. Lovely. So new front wing installed, new side pods installed, and new underfloor installed. 3 upgrades onto the car. Come on, surely this has got to be some sort of step forward. Car analysis, what are we saying? Rank on the grid after that. Okay, here we go. We're not last for the car performance. We're 19th now on the low speed, medium and high speed, and acceleration. We've improved as well. So that's decent. That's decent. I'm very happy with that. What is that going to be versus, like, let's say Kick Sauber, I think, our rivals. Okay, so they're still better than us at top end speed, acceleration, DRS effectiveness, but we're better than them in the corners. That's good. So I think actually the next upgrade should probably be about velocity. We should do an upgrade about, you know what? Let's take a leaf out of Williams' book. Let's try and make a car that's really great in a straight line. I think that's an important thing to do. Let's go rear wing. Let's put a lot of CFD into this and make a really drag effective rear wing. We put a lot of engineers on that, 6 to be exact, and we're going to go with 1.8 million to design for normal, or 2.7 to design a rear wing. My God, no, we have to go for normal. 29 days. We cannot be spending like 2 point something on designing one single car part. That's ridiculous. Right, rear wing design. I'm putting a lot of emphasis on this rear wing. This needs to do bits when it comes in, probably in a future episode. But for now, it is time to go into our first race of the day that we're actually managing ourselves. It's the Japanese Grand Prix with 3 upgrades on the car. Come on, let's do this. Race targets, I'll go for 21st or higher just to keep our feet on the ground. Let's not go too ambitious and lofty with that, but I'm hoping there might be a chance for something more than that. Oh, there's moderate rain in quali. Maybe, well, it could be just FP3, but if it's quali, that could be a bit of a spanner in the works. Whether our car is good in the rain, I don't know. We've not had a wet session yet in the entire season so far, up till round 4 here. So let's see. Cloudy in the race. I would have actually preferred if the rain could have just moved to Sunday. That could have been cool. That could have been really cool. That would have given us an opportunity. Wet races always give that opportunity to maybe do something. So yeah, that's a little bit frustrating. Quali actually might hurt us, you don't know, with that. Let's see, though. Let's see how practice goes with the setup first. Definitely going to be raining here at Suzuka. There's some rain there as we load into quali, but the results of practice, 19th and 21st, it was a wet practice. That's, well, we've beaten Gasly. Again, we've beaten another car, respectively. O'Ward beats Zhou Guanyu. Behrman beats Gasly. That's at least somewhat promising, you would say. It is going to be a wet Q1, so who knows how this could go. In terms of setup, 68 and 59 These guys are, it's really tricky to get the setup on because every session, it seems like the goalposts are moving for where they feel like the setup should be. So it's very, very tricky. But I'm going to change the car parts here because the Bearman's engines are very worn. So let's put a new engine in here. And let's also take the time to change the gearbox. Kind of basically put a fresh one in. We'll keep the same ERS, actually, but we'll change the parts there to give a bit of a fresher one. And the same here for Ward. Change the engine. I'll change the gearbox, but ERS, we can probably keep 76, yeah. And then we'll do this setup one last time, and then look at this. It's just gone. These sway so much. Optimal oversteer and brake stability, but the rest of it absolutely god awful. So that is as close as I can get it to a good setup, I think, for Bearman. Hopefully that pays out. And then with Ward again. Oh my god! Look at these. Look at these. That is fine margins for both of those drivers, but those are the final setup tweaks we can do. I'm going to go with 2 flying laps in a row on a set of inters to start it off. Because I think it'll be wise for them to definitely in wet conditions do 2 in a row. Right, track's ready to go green. We go out to the track for the first time. We see our bad boy in action. It may be an absolute tractor in terms of pace, but it's still one of the prettiest cars on the grid, if I do say so myself, as we go out. And we've got quite a few drivers with a few worn engine parts. Alonso, Joe Guan Yu, Ricardo. Let's cross our fingers that all 3 of them can blow up today. And then we'll be in the money maybe, eh? Right, they're starting their laps. Bearman's out there first. He's got a good amount of clean air. Look at that. In acres of clean air. Ward's been pretty good at clean air as well, to be fair. He's got no one really directly ahead of him. So that's calm. Maybe that one car might be a bit annoying today. And then Bearman, he's got literally no one ahead of him. So he's the first man who's going to be driving around in these conditions. How wet does it actually look from the onboard? It looks a bit damp, not massively wet. Track position is good. That's good from my engineer, letting us know about track position. Track conditions, it's going to be basically inters for the entire session. So, yeah, let's see how this first one does. Really hoping that the 3 upgrades, front wing, side pod, underfloor, can do good today. Surely those are the kind of upgrades that will benefit a car around Suzuka. I mean, any upgrade will benefit every car, you'd like to hope. But let's hope we've not done like a Ferrari or a Aston Martin where upgrades have actually made us slower. Who knows? Saying that, Suzuka is a very demanding circuit. So there's every chance that we end up looking slower than the 2 simulated races. Maybe also because of my management, but, you know, also because the track's just a lot harder and our car gets found out more. I don't know. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping our upgrades work, but let's see. But Bearman starting his lap then, and Ward coming through the final corner. They've both got a good amount of room, and they're on their laps here as we go through Sector 1 with Visor Cam, and it's all looking very aggressive here as Bearman tries to hustle and harry the car around. Let's fast forward this thing and kick it into high gear towards the last couple of corners here. Bearman braking down into the right-hander. The rain still coming down through the left. Easy on throttle. Comes through the final corner. And what is it going to be in terms of lap time? Laying down a marker for the rest of the grid. Technically, 1:35.950. What can Ward do? Lando... Oh my god. Lando's gone 2.5 seconds. That's literally, that's actually made me feel ill to the point where I'm coughing. Awards 3.1. 3.1! And that's with 3 upgrades. Please, guys, please. You have to give me strength. You have to be going quicker on the second lap, please. Yellow! Oh, Award's gone green. Green first sector. Good, Award, good. Bearman, not so much. Yellow, yellow. Not liking the look of this. Not liking the look of this at all. Has the rain gone up? No, it's still 1.8 millimeters of water out there. Right, Bearman, across the line. Bloody hell. Right, Award, what you got for us? Green first sector. Yellow the second. Surely into the final sector. Give me a green. Give me an improvement. Across the line. And he does not improve. What an awful set of laps there from our drivers. Right, we're going to come back in. We're going to do a 1-lap run now this time because that did not work out for us. So 1-lap runs now. New set of inters. 1-lap run. Go. Reconfigure that. And go straight out because we've got a lot of room there. And then the same for you. 1 lap. Inters, confirm, go. Good amount of room for you. Yeah, great. Love that. Look at that room on that map there. That's very good. Right. Bearman, please. No, yellow. What's going on here, man? Come on. Come on. You're telling me that we can't... Oh, okay, to be fair, the tracked water's gone up. It's 2.1. The track's slower now. The track's slower. We're going to be basically where we were in practice, 19th and 21st. At least, at least we are beating again an Alpine of Ocon. Sargent in the Williams. That's at least something, but the water is higher now on track, so I don't feel like anyone's going to go that much quicker. I mean, some of them might, but our team is clearly struggling to do so. Track standing water should come down there a little bit, so let's fast forward this. Get you back, guys, back in, because the dampness might be going down soon. Let's see. Oh, it's going up. Right, awards ready. 1 lap. Inters confirm. Right, I think we can send out... Oh, God, no. I sent him out at the same time as Rick. That's a little bit annoying. Send out Award just ahead of Hamilton. Right, hopefully those guys... What are your tyre temps saying? I'm going to take manual control. Let's go full aggression here. Full aggression. Full aggression. Full push. Actually, you know what? No, conserve. Because the engine temperature, you don't want too high. But let's watch where Bearman is. Right, he's through to the final corner. Now we go push. Now we go deploy. Go, go, go. Bearman's on the lap. Then Award's there. So now we go pushing on fuel. Deploy. Hopefully the tyres have warmed up. Let's see. Let's see what they do this time. Yeah, no lift and coast here. You're on the flying lap, mate. This is it. This is it. We're 19th and 21st right now. The water level is as low as it ever has been. So if there's a time to improve... It is now, guys. It is now, okay? I want to see greens in the first sector, okay? Please, please give me some greens. Yes! Green, green for both drivers in that first sector. Second sector as well. Okay, maybe manual control's the way to go, potentially. I never used to use manual control much in F1 Manager 23. Didn't really used to do much, I don't feel. But maybe F1 Manager 24 is the time, is the game for manual control in qualifying. Bearman across the line. Oh, nearly makes it to Q2. Oh, 17th. I mean, to be fair, in terms of lap time, he's 4 tenths away. So, okay, maybe he spoke a bit too soon. I mean, he got up to 17th. That's what I mean. He's so close to Q2 in terms of position, but lap time-wise, he needed a lot more. He needed a lot more, but what can Award do? Can he do something out the back? Crosses the line. Oh, even closer. No, he's genuinely close. Look at that. He is genuinely only 1,000th of a second away from making Q2. Award, you can be happy about that. You can be happy about it. Now, genuinely, that actually shows the 3 upgrades have made tangible improvements. Over 1 lap at least, over 1 lap in qualifying, our car has made a good step forward. 17 and 18. That's good. That's giving me some hope. The upgrades are working. We're just going to get through them. Get through the first season. Get those upgrades on the car. Simulate races where we don't have upgrades. And I think we could be well on the way. And this is the start. The start of the climb to the top, to the summit. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Genuinely, I'm gassed about 17 and 18. That's the best part sometimes about a road to glory. You get gassed over such, well, small positions in reality. But for us, that's huge. That's really big. That's really big. We've beaten Bottas, both Alpines, and Sargent. So now we really can walk down to Alpine and laugh at them for being beaten by this neon fluoro tractor of a car. Perez topped that session, but let's see how Q3 goes for them as we go. And Verstappen is on pole. Shock horror. He's won every race so far this season. Perez there, P2. Piastri in third. He's definitely seeming like the quicker McLaren so far in the series so far. Checkerboard of Ferrari and McLaren, but there we are then. 17th, 18th. Let's see what the race holds, huh? Strategy-wise, we've got, well, 2 stops. I think both of them on 2 stops, but Bearman on the softs, which I like because he's got a bit of pace about him on that pace, but Award did very well in those changeable conditions. Do we stick them on the same strategy? I feel like we maybe change the strategies around a little bit just so they're not pitting both at the same time consistently. So let's actually let's keep these recommended strategies. Soft, medium. Yeah, I think yeah, I think the hard tire is not going to be great for us around here. I just feel like, yeah, let's keep on the soft compound. If we can just even convert this 17-18 to 17-18 in the race, that would be a positive. Honestly, that would be a positive.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. Now, this could be an important race for Pierre Gasly.
P20 is definitely not where any driver would want to find themselves. But they've got to get their head down and work hard.
And it'll be exciting to see just what will happen here today. The drivers are warmed up, they're ready to go here at the Japanese Grand Prix.
Here we go, we're on the way for the Japanese Grand Prix. Let's see from the helicam. Behrman gets a good start. He's on the softer compound, remember. But O'Ward holding the racing line into turn one. Look at the Sauber trying to go. Oh, there goes Behrman. Behrman's through, maybe. The two of them wheel to wheel. That is close. Oh, Lord. Guys, don't fight too much, please. Don't fight too much. Please, please, please don't fight too much. You don't need to. O'Ward stays ahead. They're still going at it, but Behrman on the soft compound gets it eventually. Oh, come on, no. Okay, guys, please. I don't want to do team orders right now, but we don't need you two fighting like this. Our car simply does not have the facilities for this, okay? We don't even have the performance to be fighting like this. Just keep it level like that. You know what, O'Ward? We're going to go standard for you. Take it easy already. Take it easy already. Your engine's already hot, mate. Your engine's hot behind Behrman. Take it easy. Take it easy there, please, okay? And with Behrman, we'll go standard as well, because I know, well, even though he's done better in the last two races, I know for a fact from that Bahrain race, his tyres weren't that great. But, oh, look at this. Genuinely. Oh, catching up to Zhou Guanyu. Oh, it feels amazing to maybe have a quicker car today. Go on. Go on. Let's attack him. Let's attack him. O'Ward sticking behind. Hopefully he can stay ahead of Bottas. But can we close up to Zhou Guanyu? That would be really great. Come on. Loving this. Loving this, though. Just not being in last or second last on the opening lap is just an exquisite feeling, I must say. I'm telling O'Ward to defend very aggressively to make sure he stays ahead of Bottas. He's a rival today. He's got to be a rival. And I want to give Behrman a bit of breathing room in the soft compound to try and settle into the race. O'Ward's looking quicker, though, on the mediums even. So I'm a little bit like... O'Ward actually is keeping up with Behrman here. I feel like maybe we should do it the other way. Take him off defense. Let him attack Behrman. Overtake him, maybe. And then maybe have a go at Zhou Guanyu. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Sargent's locked up into turn one. I'm telling Behrman to get a move on with it, but he's pulling away a little bit from O'Ward, but Zhou's dropped him by 2 seconds. So that's a little bit concerning for the pace right now. And he's obviously... Well, he's on softs as well. A lot of people choosing soft tyres. O'Ward's actually the odd one out on the mediums. But he's doing a great job at keeping Bottas at bay with the defence instruction. So that's good. That's promising, actually, for him. O'Ward with Bottas right behind him. I'm trying to push Behrman ahead to try, but he's you know... Oh, my God! Bottas!
Oh, we've had a crash.
No! No, no, no! Bottas, you pillock! What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Double locker! Oh my God.
Contact. And having seen it back, I think it's pretty obvious who was at fault.
Yeah, I think it is pretty obvious, Crofty. It is pretty obvious. I can only do anything watch on. Great. Absolutely. Oh, we got minor rear wing damage. Well, we can't even change the rear wing. This is not what we need in only the second episode of the series. Chassis damage, rear wing damage, suspension damage. Thankfully, none of the 3 things that we brought upgrades to got damaged. These are original parts, and we have plenty of spares for upcoming races. So that's at least one thing, but our tyres are gone. 42% now because of that spin. Unbelievable. Oh, look at that rear wing. Look at it. It's got... Bottas took a chunk of our rear wing. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Valtteri. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Right, we'll go full guns blazing, mate. Time penalty for Bottas. 5 seconds only. Oh, is that 2 5-second penalties? If it is, absolutely yes. Has to be 2 5-second penalties. Oh, is that more? Is that more or is that just glitching? I don't know. I can't tell. I'm going to pit O'Ward in, though. We need a new tyre. Soft? It's telling me to go... I think we need to go hard now. We need to go hard and try and go longer into the race now. That's all we've got left to do with O'Ward, is go on hard and try and go longer into the race, basically. And see what we can do from there. With Behrman. Oh, no. We cut onto Behrman, and he's just defending. Oh, he's defended well, actually. Go on, Ollie. Go on, Behrman. Defending Ocon very well. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Good stuff. Defends the Alpine. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. We're definitely battling the Alpines today. Okay, I don't think we can catch Joe Granu. Clearly, his pace is too much for us. He's 2.6 seconds ahead. But if we can keep the Alpines at bay with Ollie Behrman, I'll be happy with that. O'Ward's race has been undone by Bottas. So, that's that, really. Just see what he can do going long on the hard tire. For who? For who? Who's got... Oh! Sargent's in the gravel! Sargent's in the gravel! Oh! Oh! Oh, we just pit as well. We could have got a free pit stop on the VSC for O'Ward. What's Sargent done? Has he crashed on his own accord? I think he's just spun, hasn't he? He's just spun. That's just a skill issue. He's just spun into the wall. Right, oh, wow. Bottas does pit under VSC, and he's got ahead of us. Really? 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 So unfair. So unfair. This VSC's gone on for ages, though, man. This may as well... This could have been a safety car. Okay. It's ending now. It's ending now. As we get ready to go. Come on, Behrman. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. ×2. Look behind us. Hopefully push away from Ocon. Oh, Behrman under attack. Behrman under attack from the Alpine again. Keeps them at bay, though. That's good. Driver confidence is growing. For the first time, I can see one of our drivers has high confidence. Yes, Behrman. Yes. Meanwhile, O'Ward has a long race ahead of him, miles off because of that crash. Oh no, Ocon's coming. At least the good thing is our engine's not overheating because we've got a lot of clean air ahead of us. 3.4 seconds to be exact, but the Alpine is gaining on us. Come on, Ollie, keep it ahead. I think Ocon's going to have another pop. And the problem is Gasly's right there as well. Right now, I think we're basically slowing the Alpines up. We're a cork in their bottle. I think genuinely in terms of race pace, we're not quicker than Alpine today. We were there in qualifying, but we've still got a long way to go in terms of race pace with upgrades. As there goes Ocon with DRS. He's going to get us completely. Swarms us there. And he's past us, unfortunately. Oh, he does move to try and defend. Behrman does defend from Gasly very well. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, Behrman's rear. Oh, he made an overtake. He made an overtake. Ah, yes. Come on. Yes, he kept with the DRS. And he got Gasly back into turn 1, did he? Good stuff. I think he might have been re-overtaken now, but let's see. I was fast forwarding, so I didn't really see it. Oh, there we go. No, he's got ahead. Yes. Come on. Come on, Ollie. Yes, with a bit of battery use, I will admit, but still. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. And it's going to be the swapperoo again on the inside. I think this will just keep going and going as these two are in a ding-dong battle. Behrman v Gasly again. Can Behrman come through in the S section? Oi, oi, oi. No. He's been re-overtaken, but we'll come back at him, hopefully, with a bit of pushing on the fuel. Meanwhile, by the way, in the top, Verstappen dominating this one again. Piastri second, though. Fair play. McLaren looking better. It's a 2-4 for McLaren. But look how close they all are at the front, actually. Really, really close at the front. Gasly dropped Behrman like nothing. What happened there? I think his tyres have just gone off. So, okay, pit stop time, 2.7. We'll take that. We'll take that. And hopefully get a good undercut going now to maybe try and re-engage with Pierre Gasly. Big push, Behrman. Deploy. Using the fuel. Oh, he's got no battery, though. Oh, no. Oh, Bottas is coming to overtake him when he's got no battery. Lovely. Just what you need. Just what you need. Okay, we got back ahead of Gasly. We have indeed jumped him with the undercut, so that's good. Alonso's locked up as I think this is him. Is he fighting for P8 here? And Perez. Oh, what the? Perez nearly went off as well. Alonso with a bad lockup. Perez and he followed him though, you know. But no, we've jumped Gasly. The undercut worked for us. The undercut worked. and we just get back ahead by 1.4 seconds. But obviously now he'll have a chance to re-engage, and our tyres are already 81%. Gasly on 98. He's on mediums, though, so he's gone a bit different to us. And Gasly probably will overtake us because I can't push Behrman too much on this set of tyres. I'm going to try and keep it on standard, but that's going to mean that he probably inevitably gets overtaken, which he will right about now or soonish. Here he goes. There's the money shot. Gasly into 130R. Behrman stays ahead for now. Lando leads the way, by the way, in the top left, you can see, but I don't think he's made a pit stop yet. Verstappen in P2, only 15 seconds back, so I think Verstappen has pit, but let's wait and see for the inevitable overtake, maybe here on the on our Brit driver from the Frenchman. The Alpine pulls out to the inside, and he will make the move. I'm not going to push him too much on this stint now, because I don't want to wear out the tyres too much. We need to get a bit longer into the race to get to medium, so let's just keep it like this and see. Oh! Yellow flags. Yellow flags for what? For what? For who? Oh, it was our own driver.
Now we're watching the action closely here. Things were all right here. And the car fails to respond.
I am just going to call it. I'm going to call it. I'm going to retire the car.
This is the pit box. The box now. Box now. We retire the car. This is plan F. Plan F. Plan F. Talk one. Pick up rubber. Sorry. Plan F. Next time, plan A, hopefully. Next time.
And now we might get lapped by Verstappen. We do get lapped by Max Verstappen. All right, tyre wears are gone. Yeah, this is the example. Behrman can't take these softs to where he needs to. So, yeah, the simulations kind of masked a little bit Behrman in terms of the races, because I think O'Ward genuinely is better in the race in terms of the tyre wear. Behrman still has a bit of learning to do when it comes to the tyre management, but we'll bring him in now and try and stay ahead. Well, Bottas annoyingly is catching us. I'm not letting that happen. But if Bottas finishes ahead of us in this race, I'm going to lose it. And Bottas might just overtake us. I'm trying to keep it on standard. I've tried to avoid high-risk curbs as well to try and see if that could help the tyre wear, because that definitely did in F1 Manager 23 before a patch, but doesn't seem like it's worked. Let me know if you guys on day one have sussed out maybe any kind of ways to better manage tyres, or it might just be Behrman, such a junior driver that it's difficult. And annoyingly, Bottas is right there. Like I said, he actually might overtake us. After crashing O'Ward out, he might get us here, which is so annoying. So annoying. He's on quicker soft tyres. That'll be so frustrating, man. So annoying. Fastest lap by Lando. Lando 7 seconds back from Verstappen, trying to chase down the leader. Verstappen v Lando may be here as... oh, here we go. Behrman, no. I've got him on defense. I'm trying to tell him to defend against Bottas, but he just cannot defend that with DRS there. Let's go neutral. Let's stop avoiding high-risk curbs. Let's see if we can try and get him back. No. Ah, he's lost it. He lost 1.9 seconds in less than a lap. Ay. This road is a long highway, isn't it? It's going to be a long highway. Oh, there's a mechanical issue. Mechanical issue for Lando Norris. He was 7 seconds ahead, 7 seconds behind Verstappen. He's now got a mechanical issue of some kind. Is there anything that tells us about what Lando's got? No, these are just events. Fastest laps, reports. No, nothing about Lando and what he's got in his car, unfortunately. But we know he's got some sort of mechanical issue. The McLaren P2 right now. Verstappen leads with, a handful of laps to go. Sainz will be licking his lips for second place here. Leclerc as well. Might be a double Ferrari podium again. Perez P5, Piastri 6. We are 8 seconds away from Bottas right now. At least I've tried to go on avoid high-risk curbs. Seems to actually definitely helped a bit in terms of the tyre wear. Pace-wise, definitely looking a bit slower, obviously, but that's to be expected. But that's at least some learnings there. But overall, obviously, well, I mean, we're 1 lap down only. It might be 2 laps down soon. I speak of the devil, because Verstappen might just lap us for 2 laps down at the very end of this race. That's going to be a bit annoying. I was going to be quite happy about only being 1 lap down, but we might be 2 laps down very, very soon. But Lando's definitely got an issue. He's now falling back. Oh, so safety car! For what? For who? Oh! Is there something here? Ah! Zhou Guanyu! Has he run out of fuel? Has he run out of fuel? Oh my god, where are we? Where are we? Oh, we just passed the pits. No. Right, box in, box in, box in. Absolutely box. Torque quad and box. Torque quad and box. Soft tyres, my man. Whoa, what drama this is. Late safety car. Late safety car. Come on. Actually, yeah, aggressive there. But Zhou Guanyu, I think he's run out of fuel, you know. He's just sat there. No, there's no sound from him. Oh, this is karma. This is karma. This is karma for Bottas beating us after crashing our ward out. He's just run out of fuel, I think. Or the engine stopped, or what? I thought Lando was going to cause the safety car because he's still got a mechanical issue. Right, so Behrman's going to come in. Who else is going to come in? Maybe not a lot of people. Lando comes in. We're in. Set of soft tyres. Go on, 2.7. Calm. We're out in the same position, so you may as well. Save the fuel. Save the ERS. We'll see. We'll see. Are we gonna be unlapped? Or are we going to stay lapped? I don't know what the mechanics are in F1 Manager. Is it going to let us unlap ourselves? 3 laps to go under safety car. Are we going to unlap ourselves? Can we unlap ourselves? We're in this big train. What's happening? What's happening? What's happened? What's that? Bottas is glitched. 3. He says he's 3 minutes. Sonoda 2 minutes. What's happening? And our engineer keeps saying 4 laps to go, but we've got like 2 laps. Safety car. Oh, lapped cars will not allow it to be owned. No, it's too late in the race. Where's Michael Massey when you need him? Come on, let me unlap myself, please. At least me. Quite nicely. I think we're literally. Oh no, Verstappen's there. We're behind Perez. I thought we were going to be behind the race leader. That would have been pretty juicy. Lando's got a car issue though, so Sainz, could he maybe have enough pace to overtake him? This is annoying though. So Bottas is where? Bottas is there. We're there. I don't know. Are we coming in? Is the safety car in this lap or no? No, it stays out. Are we going to the last lap of the Grand Prix on the safety car? What? Oh, this is the last lap. What a anticlimactic turn of events, huh? I was really excited about the safety car, and then that is just put a down on everything. I think we're going to finish the race under safety car here. Right, well, here we go. Lando Norris is there. Verstappen's there, leading this race. They come through. Safety car, it's going to come in, and Verstappen is then going to go to the win. There's Lando coming through for P2. What are we going to do? Nothing. We're going to finish P19. Bottas did beat us in the end. God damn it, Bottas. How's he beating us? That's such a piss take. That's such a piss take that he's beating us. And he crashed out all awards. Mark my words. Bottas and Sauber, you're our new rivals. You are our new rivals. Positives. Good qualifying. Very good qualifying. Unfortunate with the safety car. Unfortunate with Bottas taking us out. Race pace isn't there. Qualifying was a positive. So we'll hang on to that. More pace is on the way. More pace is on the way. We've got that very skinny rear wing. But Verstappen has now won all 4 races in the season. So actually, to be fair, it's actually probably a good thing we're simulating because we're not missing anything up front either. Lando second, Sainz third. And that is going to be it for the end of this second part of this series, guys. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.